Where is the ROI actually? Like, do you have an example where AI capability in Business Central is delivering real value today?
Yeah, I think the best example is probably one of the first things they led with whenever they were putting AI into Business Central, and that's the payables agent. Um,
Okay.
if for anybody that doesn't know what it does, it's really slick. It reads invoices, it scans invoices in, it routes them through an approval workflow. It helps eliminate the mundane and manual tasks that come with entering AP invoices. I think that there's ROI there because when you think about the amount of time that people spend coding AP invoices and it's not a fun thing to do, and it takes up an entire person's job. How could you redeploy that person? So there's that benefit, there's a soft benefit, but then really the hard benefit is there was actually a study done, it was recent, and they found that for every dollar of spend you have under management, you save an average of 6 to 12%. So that AP agent it's not going to get you the whole way there, right? There's some other things that you have to put into place around procurement and more controls around purchasing and those sorts of things, but it's going to get you a step in the right direction. So I think that would be within Business Central where the ROI is as like a blanket statement. But for businesses out in the world who maybe aren't using Business Central, I've seen a couple of really, really compelling use cases recently kind of creating an agent to ask questions to about a specific part of your technology stack, right? Where the
Hmm.
documentation might not be that good. So that can be very helpful because if you just turn on Copilot and
Yeah.
point it at all your documentation, you might get some weird answers. So you need to train it and you need to pick the right AI model. So that's a big one. We're seeing a lot of our customers. One of the things that we do is we built a lease accounting platform because we're a bunch of accountants. So we get nerdy on this stuff that
Yeah.
when ASC 842 came out, our peers in audit came to us and asked us to build a tool. And we're now incorporating some AI into that can extract data off of leases. So
Okay.
that's a real world use case where I think it's going to benefit a lot of people. It's going to save a ton of time because those lease documents aren't very fun to read.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think looking towards the future, I think manufacturing is ripe for AI, especially around planning and scheduling and MRP.
Hmm.
Uh, there's just so much there. There's so much there. And that's not lost on us either. That's something we're thinking about internally. In the construction industry, something as simple as figuring out when it makes sense to rent or buy, you can add some intelligence there. That would be a benefit. Collecting data from the people in the field, right? Because think about a construction company, your entire P&L is sitting in some guy's truck in the field, right? Until it makes it into your
Yeah.
accounting system. So yeah, that's the
Yeah.
within
A lot of
Business Central, I got to say it's the AP agent.